لَعَلَمٌ لِلسَّاعَةِ. He is the sign of the last hour. This makes perfect sense. He is the sign of the last hour. But someone put in the diacritical marks instead of alamun, ain, alif, lam, alif, noon, dhamma, alamun, put ilmun. And this is wrong. Human beings, when they put in the diacritical marks, made a mistake here. We killed him. The Messiah, the son of Mary, the messenger of Allah, we killed him. In fact, if you and I were there, we would also come to the conclusion that he died.
And you will hear him say, according to his misunderstanding of an ayah in the Quran, Surah number 43, ayah number 61, وَإِنَّهُ لَعِلْمٌ لِسَاعَةٍ, according to his misunderstanding, where he believes that if you recite it like that, it would mean that Isa alayhi salam has the knowledge of the hour.
That he died. Let me warn you. And my language is sometimes very harsh, because that's the only language some people can understand. Don't come with this nonsense to say that Allah, wa na'udhu billah min hadha, Allah calls someone else to take the appearance of Nabi Isa alayhi salam, and that innocent man, innocent because he never claimed to be the Messiah, he was crucified. Wait for judgment day with that nonsense. What a brainwash ummah we are today.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have a good time together, learning and sharing some education. Before we start, I saw somebody making comment about what's happening in Sweden regarding burning the Quran, and Muslims are burning cars. Our friend, you deserve what's happening to you there if you are a Swedish person, and you even deserve more. You brought them, you opened doors for them, you give them free houses, free shelter, free food. They don't even work. So if you are a donkey, don't complain. This is what your hand did to yourself. And if you want to say to me, it is my government, well, who is the one who voted for this government? It is you. So, European countries obviously is run by a bunch of donkeys. Actually, the word donkey even is, it's like a blessing. You don't even deserve the donkey. So, if your country is doomed, it's doomed because of your hand, your system, your stupidity, your donkey leaders. And the donkey leaders, they are there because there is a donkey voter, he voted for them. So don't complain. Please don't. It's not the fault of Muslims to be Muslims. This is how they are, and you know how they are. You are the one who opened the airport. You are the one who, anyone come to your country. All those are, they are not coming even because they are refugee. They are coming for better life, to have no work, no job, and you pay for their children's, and you know the story. Stupidity is amazing, and then they come and they complain. Do you see what the Muslims are doing? Do you know what the Muslims are doing? This is not their doing, this is your doing. What a stupid nations we have in Europe. Anyway, you see, I believe that all people who, any nation, who they stay away from God, the Bible says clearly what will happen to you. My people being destroyed because of their ignorance. And what is their ignorance? They open door for everything, have nothing to do with God to be there. Anything is ungodly, you will find it in Europe. So now we have ungodly Middle East, ungodly Islamic countries, and you have ungodly Europe. So why you expect Europe to get better? Is going to get worse. You have ungodly government, ungodly presidents, leaders, and everything is wrong. And this will happen the same here in USA, the more they are getting ungodly, the more things will get ugly. So don't complain. You know, I find the complaint of some people about this issue is funny, and it's a kind of ignoring the truth that it is your fault, not their fault. Our topic today is about how whiskey made Muhammad a prophet. Actually, this is what happened. Whiskey made Muhammad a prophet. But how this happened? You know, like we spoke about this topic before. But you notice that people, they watch a video of me speaking about the topic, and then they want to know the reference. And we told you 1 million times, if you watch the video say the reference, give you the book name, the page number, and as long as you heard about it from me, it's mean you saw me giving you the reference. But people still, they don't listen. I don't know how naive we are, how smart we are, I'm not sure. But it's looked like it's my fate to deal with people who they have no idea how to use their brain. I'm not insulting the one who asked me, but this is the case of many, you know, many of you, who it doesn't matter really how many repeat in the video, how many we show, and then they ask me, where we can find the reference for this? Well, how you did hear about it? You heard about it from me, right? That's mean I show you the reference in the screen. I did read the book name for you in the screen, even if it's in Arabic, you have no excuse. Because always we use Google translation, translate to you the name of the book. As an example, yesterday or the day before, you know, we mentioned that a Muslim person, he can have sex with his own daughter if she is a daughter from adultery. Right away, I receive an email from somebody saying to me, where we can find the reference? What's wrong with you? Chapter 25, verse number 52, Tafsir al-Qurtubi. You go to any Muslim website, even if it's in Arabic, the Saudi government website, you open chapter 25, verse number 52, click Tafsir al-Qurtubi. Bingo. What I can do with people, you know, what I can do. So now let us go to the topic, and after that we will answer some Muhammad and Abdul comments in the previous video. Muhammad, you know, if we go right now, let us take off the screen here. If I type in Google or in YouTube, Muhammad the Trustworthy. Muhammad the Trustworthy. Muhammad the Trustworthy. Millions of articles about Muhammad the Trustworthy. I mean, everybody make an article about how amazing the honesty and the trustworthy of Muhammad. You might find maybe, you know, a few have different opinion, you know, like here, Mr. Spencer. But is he really a trustworthy? If you search about Muhammad family, Muslim, they will say to you, he came from a noble family. They are the one in control of Quraysh. They are the most powerful. They are. The truth is, Muhammad's father was a gigolo. He was literally a gigolo. And this is even written in the Muslim books. If you have my books, you will see that the sister of Waraq ibn Nawfal, she offered the father of Muhammad camels to sleep with her, which means a payment. A nobleman, he will not get paid for sex. I never heard of a nobleman who would do that. It's an insult. This is only an act of a gigolo or gigolo. So he's coming from a very trashy family, and actually Muhammad himself, nobody knows who is his father. Because when we study, we find that Muhammad was born 4 years after the one Muslims claim that he is his father's death. So how he died 4 years ago, and then Muhammad after that he have this, or this man, he have a son is born from a woman 4 years after he died. So imagine you marry a woman, then you die, and then 4 years after your wife, she gave birth, and this is your son. How that can be? Right? So Muhammad the Trustworthy is a person who went to his own son's house, and he flirted with the wife when the husband was not there. And this is all in Islamic books. Imagine, this is all this is the Muslim history written by Muslims. What kind of trustworthy he do such a thing? Muhammad trustworthy, he even slept with the wife of his son. Muhammad the Trustworthy, the Muslim, they are proud that he stole a sandals from a Jew. He killed a Jew, he took his sandals. This is what we see today from Qadhi. They found his soldiers stealing panties of Ukrainian women who left their houses. Have you ever heard of an army stealing panties? Well, Qadhi army, alhamdulillah. And today we are going to talk about how whiskey made Muhammad a prophet. And I challenge any Muslim to say to me, I'm not telling the truth. And actually, I'm going to open my Skype. Maybe we got somebody, he is a Muhammadan. He have the courage and the knowledge to prove me wrong. Maybe Christian Prince is not sharing the truth. So we give opportunity for the Muhammadan to prove us wrong. But as you know, it never works. They can prove us wrong by speaking to themselves. They can prove us wrong by denying their books. But the one who denies his book, obviously he is denying his religion. He's trying to break out of the chains which is made by his own religion. He don't want his religion no more. This is how they can deny it. My Skype is open. If you are a Muhammadan, only if you are a Muhammadan, please. You can text me. If you are not, there is no need. I mean, I have no need of you. You know, we want people to see Muslims answers. We don't want to Christians, you know, this is what the Muslims do. They open a channel and they start, in the Bible is stupid. The Bible says, you know, this is the Christian worship 3 and 1. How is that can be 1 + 1 + 1 is equal to 1? This is stupid, you know. We don't want to do that. We want a Muhammadan, especially if you are educated, smart, and you know what you are talking about. Feel free, you know, feel free, and we will be happy to have you. All right, so let us see now. Let us go. As long as I open my Skype, actually, I see texts from yesterday, which, you know, or 2 days ago. Remember, if you text me, I will see your text only if I am live on air. I don't open my Skype until I go live, you know. And before I finish live, I close it, you know. So just take a note of that. And by the way, we have our book, 6 in Allah in Albanian language. I will publish it later. It's for free, for sure, as a gift from me for people who speak Albanian, like Albosnia, etc. So you can share it with your friends later. Now let us go to business and let us show the world how Muhammad became a prophet. You know, the Muslims, they agree that Muhammad, he was an orphan supposedly, and he was a poor person. And he was working for a woman, her name is Khadija. You know, when they speak about a noble family, how many of you heard of somebody, he is noble, and he asked to marry your daughter, and then you say no? You don't do that, right? You don't say no to somebody, he is a son of a king or a prince, or, you know, I mean, no way. Especially if your family are lower than this family. If your family, you know, usually what happens, people, they refuse if you are, you know, from a lower family, lower class, you know, because there's a tradition and there's things. We have a Muhammadan trying to call me. Let us see this Muhammadan. Give me a second, my friend. I will call you. All right, we are calling this Muhammadan. Let us hope you will answer. Hello? Yes, my friend. You are a Muslim? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Ahmed. What do you want to say to us? Do you see the title of the topic of our video? Yeah, he hang up. Let us call him again. Not sure why he did not hear me. Yes, Mr. Ahmed, do you hear me? Do you hear me, my friend? What this guy is doing? No, your mic is working, my friend. You need to fix your speakers. I hear you. I hear you. You don't hear me. So I don't know what's happening. Let me check my my Skype preference to be sure that my microphone is coming to you. Let us see audio and video. All right, my microphone is working fine, so everything is good. No problem. Yeah, that's mean from your speaker, your side. You cannot hear me, but I can hear you. And obviously my microphone is working fine, so let me call you one more time. All right, do you hear me now?
I still can't hear what you're saying. Let me see if I can advance audio setting.
Go to Skype, and if you don't hear me, you can maybe try to hear me for now from YouTube. Go to audio.
Let me just fix this. I'll call you right back. I don't know what the issue is.
All right, no problem. So anyway, going back to our topic, you know, the Muslims, they have a big advertising for the Prophet as how decent he is. He worked for Khadija. Khadija, she trusts him. You know, he is from a noble family, etc. But reality is, if you read my book, Section Allah, you will find that all the family of Muhammad, they are pervert, and I'm not putting them down. I mean, obviously, the society, all of it is like that at that time. It's a very pervert society. Everybody sleeping with everybody. Women, they put a flag in the top of their house, which means they are requesting men to come in and sleep with them, not husband. The women usually, she have up to 10 husbands, or let us say 10 men who sleep with her. And when she get a child is coming, she chooses who is going to be the father. It doesn't matter who is the father. She chooses. She is the one who do the choice. It's not even the men. They say, oh, this is my son. He looked like me. So, very lousy society. Homosexuality is all over. And if you read my book, Section Allah, you will see that the reference and the details coming, all of it from Islamic books, which is make it more funny. I mean, the Muhammadan, they try their best to filter, you know, the life of Muhammad to make him look like a nice figure. He is a decent, he is a good quality, he is coming from a good family, etc., etc., etc. But then we find that all of this was a lie, and Muhammad was nothing but a drunk person, hypocrite, a thief, a liar, and his wife, she was a whore. And I'm not insulting. We will prove that to you. Let's try again to call this Muslim and see if he. Let me know, please, in the chat in YouTube if you fix your microphone, Mr. Ahmed. Now, what is the benefit of whiskey for a prophet? The story I'm going to share with you will show you that Muhammad, he became a prophet because of alcohol. He became a prophet because of alcohol. The one who they claim that he is noble, the family of Khadija, they refused to marry him to her. Why? Why anyone want to do that if Muhammad was from a good family, is a good man, and he is way younger than Khadija, and Khadija, she have previously 2 husbands, and Muhammad will be number 3, and she have a bunch of kids before Muhammad. Literally, she is in the age of his mother. So why they refuse? I mean, this woman, she have a lot of problems for a young man to marry, you know. Middle Eastern, they don't like to marry a woman, she is older than them. This is their culture. And actually, they prefer to be way younger than them. Again, this is their culture. So why this man, Muhammad, he married Khadija? What is interesting about her? Her beauty? She is way older. Her body? Well, Middle Eastern women, after they delivered the first, second child, they became totally different creature. So what is attraction? What is the attraction? All of us, we knew that Muhammad right away, he showed his sexual desire to children. He liked very young girls, as we showed you before in the hadith many times. When a person, he came to Muhammad, and his name is Jabir, if you remember. Jabir, he got married, and Muhammad, he didn't know he married who. And Jabir is one of the gang of Muhammad. So Muhammad, he said to him, why you are in a rush, Jabir, to go home? What's making you, rushing in your camel? He said, well, I am newly married. So Muhammad, he asked him, did you marry a young girl, virgin, or a previously married woman? And here you might say, well, he is saying virgin, he did not say young. Where you got the word young? Read the story, you will see it is very young, not only young. So Muhammad, he is advising the man, why you marry a previously married woman? So how Muhammad married a previously married woman, which is Khadija? You know what I'm saying? This is the advice of Muhammad to a man, not to marry a previously married woman, a widow, or divorced. What he prefers is a virgin who she is very young. Read carefully with me. And this is Sahih Hadith. Muslim cannot say, oh, this is da'if. This is here showing us and expressing the sexual desire of this filthy man. First of all, what's your business and why you are advising a man who is happily married? He is not complaining to you. Why you are making him hate his wife, thinking of different partner, and that partner is a child. So look what happened. Abdullah died, he left behind 9 or 7 daughters. Okay, this Abdullah is the brother of Jabir. Jabir is talking. He's saying, I married a woman who had been previously married. Allah Messenger said to me, Jabir, have you married? I said, yes. He again said, a virgin or one is a previously married. The word virgin here, it's a correct translation. That's what it says, a bikr, am thayyib. The Messenger of Allah, he said, I said to Messenger of Allah, it means Jabir, saying, well, she was previously married. Whereupon he said, which means Muhammad, why? Why don't you marry a young girl? So that you could sport with her and she could sport with you. And here you ask yourself, what the heck is this a sport with you? In Arabic, it says تلاعبها, so you can play with her. Play, literally. تلاعبها وتلاعبك. Like when you have a puppy, you know, you play with the puppy. So this is what Muhammad's sexual desire for female is. He don't like previously married women. If he liked previously married women, he will not advise the man, and he will not question his decision, saying to him, why? Why in the world you do this? Why you go and marry a woman? Why you don't marry a young little child? Let us see, Mr. Ahmed is trying to call us.
Hello?
Yes, Ahmed, did you fix it now?
Oh my.
Well,
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God, I still can't hear you. Wait, just hold on. I think it's got to do with my headphones.
Take your headphone
It's
off.
not
Take your headphone off.
playing through this. Turn off whole audio. Hello,
Yes,
can you hear me now?
I hear you, and I never stop hearing you, but you don't hear me. Do you hear me now?
Bloody hell.
If you have a computer, restart, my friend, what you can do. So look here, Muhammad, obviously, he is a pervert man, and he don't like to marry a previously married woman. And he don't like to marry an old woman. In fact, he have a special sexual desire for children. He's a pedophile. And read with me here carefully, it says, so you could sport with her, or you could amuse with her, and she could amuse with you. This is exactly why pedophiles, they favor children, because they feel that they have control in the situation. With a woman, he is not a man. A child, you give her some candies, sit here, you know, move there, do this, take off your clothes, dance for me. She's a child. I will give you candies. This hadith is very important to understand the manner, level of this corrupt man. And look, the man, he answered him, he said to him, he said to Muhammad, well, Abdullah, his brother, he died in Uhud. He was fighting for you, and he left 9 or 7 daughters. This guy, he don't even remember how many daughters his brother he have behind him. I therefore did not approve the idea that I should bring a girl like them. Do you see the word girl like them, people? Do you see the word a girl like them? So he have orphan. With the word orphan we say for children's, not for somebody is adult mature, right? So if you're an adult mature and your parents died, you're not an orphan. An orphan is someone, he depends on someone to live. He cannot make it by his own, he or she. So he said to him, well, obviously the man, he understood clearly what Muhammad is asking him to do. Well, I did not approve the idea of marrying a girl like them. Like them, they are children, they are orphans. But I prefer to bring a woman so she can look after them. Because if I bring like a girl like them, well, she herself, she needs somebody to look after her. So do you see how filthy, how trustworthy this man? And imagine you are a female and somebody telling your husband, why you marry this woman? She is previously married, or she is a widow. Why? This is his friend. Why you don't go and find little child playing in the yard of somebody, huh? Why? So she can, and look at the excuse. Why Muhammad, he prefer that child is just to sport with her, and she sport with you. I mean, do you see the advice? What is the purpose of this marriage? I mean, even we can't call it marriage. This is a rapist. This is a pedophile. What is the purpose? What is the purpose of this heavenly advice, which is coming from the God of Islam? why you don't marry a little baby girl so you can play with her? I mean, this is the purpose of this marriage. And this is explained why Muhammad, he married Aisha. Do you understand now? So now we prove to you that Muhammad is a pervert. He don't like even women. He prefer children. And he is advising his men and questioning his decision. Why you are marrying a woman? You should marry a little girl. Then we go back to Muhammad and Khadija. This is the story of Muhammad and Khadija. Actually, the Muslim here, thanks to them, they have it in audio. But, you know, sadly, none of you speak Arabic. It says here, an Ibn Abbas, which is the cousin of Muhammad, أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ذكر خديجة وكان أبوها يرغب أن يزوجه. So the translation, Ibn Abbas, he mentioned the story that somebody mentioned to him Khadija, or you know, like he wanted to marry Khadija, and the father of Khadija, he refused. He don't want Muhammad. Why? Because obviously Muhammad is a piece of trash. He himself is a piece of trash. His family are trashy. So why they want to marry? Even the women. She have a previously marriage to 2 men, and she have a bunch of kids. You see, all the kids of Khadija, they are not from Muhammad. When the Muslims, they say to you, Muhammad have kids from Khadija, that's a big fat lie. Those are the children of Khadija. The Shia, they themselves, they say, only Fatima was his daughter from Khadija. The rest are from the previous husband. But even Fatima, she is not. But Fatima, she is considered like his daughter, according to them, as I understand, because she was the youngest, you know. I mean, he was like his stepfather. She was young in the house. But look what happened here. The man, the father of Khadija, he don't want to marry his daughter to Muhammad. Here it says, and this is Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, is saying that. فَصَنَعَتْ طَعَامًا وَشَرَابًا. So she made a feast, food and drink. And the drink here is alcohol, you will see. فَدَعَتْ أَبَاهَا وَنَفَرًا مِنْ قُرَيْشٍ. So she invited her father and a bunch of Quraysh people. Here you notice, it says, فَدَعَتْ أَبَاهَا. She invited her father. That means she is independent, because she is really old. She's rich. Muhammad was working for her. She have a business. She is not like a little girl, you know, living in her dad's house. She have her own houses. She is rich. She is actually the richest. So she invited her father and a group from the tribe of Quraysh. فَطَعِمُوا وَشَرِبُوا حَتَّى ثَمِلُوا. So they ate and they drank until they got drunk. They drink until they got drunk. And then Khadija, she said, Muhammad, he want to marry me. Marry me to him. The guy is drunk. And then he said, okay. The guy is drunk. Then what she did, after she made him drunk, she took off her clothing, his clothing, and she put whatever, like a bracelet they wear, like, you know, in the, you know, like they have their own culture as Arab, you know, and actually like everybody, when you go to an occasion, special occasion like wedding, you wear the nicest suit you have, right? Unless you are Christian Prince, then you will wear jeans, you know, you don't care. So he dressed, she took off his clothes when he's drunk, and she did dress him again with the best of his clothing and the best of his bracelet. And then he says, and this is what they used to do, the father, they dressed like this. Then when he woke up from the being drunk, he looked at himself wearing those clothes and his bracelet and jewels. He said, why am I wearing this? What happened? She said, oh, you do not know? Yesterday you married me from Muhammad, the son of Abdullah. Then the man, he said, I will marry you to the orphan of Abi Talib. I swear I will not. Khadija, she said, aren't you afraid? Aren't you ashamed that people will know that you did marry me to him when you were drunk? And Quraysh would know that. So she blackmailed him. Let us use Google translation. And by the way, the story in different place, it says that he took his sword, he want to go, and he want to wage war in the family of Muhammad for trapping him, lying to him. Let us translate into English. And this is the reference. I'm going to post the link for you. And now those who say to me, where we can find this reference, you have no excuse. This is the hadith here. Let us give you the hadith number. Doesn't show the number here. That's weird. Why it doesn't show the number? Let us see. Actually, it shows the number here in the top. So in the future, when you want to search for it, my friend, it says there hadith number 2770, Musnad Bani Hashim, Musnad, as you see here, Ahmed ibn Hanbal. You know, because this is like, you know, Arabic is different from English. So in Arabic, we read it from right to left. In English, you read it from left to right, right? So the translation for you when you read it, to get the better result, it says, Musnad Ahmed ibn Hanbal, Musnad ibn Hashim, and then the hadith number. Remember, always when we translate Arabic page, again, Google will switch as English, English from left to right. But in original, the title is going to be from the right to the left. So here you have the reference, and this is the link. I will post it for you. And please don't ever ask me where we can find this. All right? This is the website, Islam Archive. And actually, they have it even in audio, in Arabic audio.
حدثنا عبد الله حدثني أبي حدثنا أبو كامل حدثنا حماد بن سلمة عن عمار بن أبي عمار عن ابن عباس فيما يحسب حماد.
Anyway, I mean, حدثنا means said, he told us. This is how Islam history is written. It is somebody told somebody, somebody told somebody. Islam, all of it is somebody told somebody. So here you notice that Muhammad is a fraud. He is a son of Muta, literally. His mother, she was sleeping around after his father's death. She gave birth to him 4 years after his father's death. He was advising men not to marry women who they are growing or previously married. He preferred children, and that's why he did go for Aisha. And his marriage to Khadija was the key to become a prophet of Allah, because she was the rich. And then after Muhammad, he became the husband of Khadija. Now he is dressed nicely. Now he sits with the leaders of the tribe. Now he have a place in the tribe because he have jewels and dollars. Do you understand, people? Too bad this Muhammadan, he tried to call us, but his call did not work through. Please let me know if you fix your microphone. So here you see the clear details that Muhammad, he became a prophet because of whiskey. All thanks to whiskey. All praise to be the whiskey. And here you ask yourself, how even Muhammad, he agreed with Khadija to do such a stupid, filthy trick? It's a fraud. Even his marriage is not legitimate. Because, this is the tradition. The father, he have to approve it. So Khadija and Muhammad, obviously she is already sleeping with him, and obviously she have no honor, and obviously she is a whore, because only a whore would do such a thing. And you will notice at the end of the story, she threatened him that she will tell everybody, like what you will say. You will go to your people and you will tell them you were drunk when you agreed. Are you going to do that? People will laugh at you. She blackmailed her father. This is exactly what the blackmailing is. Blackmail is somebody, he tell you, well, do you want us to tell them? Huh? Do you want us to tell them? The guy, he said, what the heck? No, no, please don't. Go and, you know, go on with this idiot. You know, you and your scam. Obviously, both of you are the same. How trashy this woman, and how trashy Muhammad is, and how trashy this God Allah. Well, can't Allah make the father of Khadija, as long Muhammad is chosen by Allah before he created him? Even Allah, he wrote, why Allah, he created the chair, his chair. I mean, imagine why the chair is created. Because Allah wanted to write the name of Muhammad on the chair. You do not need the chair. Like, what the heck? Can't Allah make the man, without making this dirty, filthy trick, agree to marry Muhammad from his Khadija? Can't he? And who inspired Khadija and Muhammad with this trick using alcohol? Was the devil? Do you remember the guy, his name, what I forgot his name? The guy he keep, you know, he's a kid, like stupid. He's not a kid, I mean, he is like 60 years old. But he think he is. The guy he called me to ask me about alcohol. I mean, he is too small to remember his name. Christian Prince, according to scientific study, many women, they have abortion in the Western countries because of drinking alcohol. How you explain to us the Quran, you know, forbidding alcohol? You remember him? And then we ask him, well, is the alcohol bad? Nader Ahmed, yeah. Is the alcohol bad or good? I have to repeat the question as usual 1,000 times. And the Muslim, he claim, you know, they claim always when you, like, you might yourself ask yourself, why Christian Prince keep repeating the question? I mean, why in the world you keep repeating the question? Man, you give us headache. You know, because you do not understand. Those Abdul, they play. They will not answer. They will act as if they don't understand. Like, what is the question? Did you even ask me a question? What is the question? And then you repeat the question 1,000 times, and still the Abdul, he did not get it. Like, where is the question? Let me show you. So he called me to speak about the benefit of, sorry, like how bad alcohol is. How bad alcohol is. Very bad, brother. And what I want from you more after we agreed that your prophet have sex with the goat. Actually, he's here. Hold on. Yeah, let us call him. Hey, Nader Ahmed, how are you?
Hello. Well, hello, CP. How have you been doing? After all these years, we finally meet. This is very good. I get a chance to meet you. How have you been doing?
Thank you. I'm very fine. So what do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Yes, so, you know, we've been having these wonderful debates on the Bible, Quran, and modern science. Mostly Quran and modern science. And I have a few challenges.
Quran and science?
Absolutely. We've been having these discussions and debates, and I have said Christian has been running away from this debate series because he knows that the Quran is in complete harmony with modern science, and there's
okay, give us one. Let's not waste time, me and you. So for some reason your voice is cutting.
Well,
give me one.
Give
me one miracle.
Okay, listen. You have to. Why were you running away from me, from this debate?
My
People
friend,
said, no. See,
don't make excuses. We are here. Let's see who is running. Give me a miracle. Let us laugh.
Well, here's what I would like to do, Christian Prince. I would like for us to have a public debate on this topic.
Abdul, do you want to debate me? You are talking to me right now. Until we have that happen, give me the miracle. Everybody will laugh at you. You are playing like a kid. You call me. You claim you can debate me. Here we go. We can do it right now. Why next year? Why next century? Do it right now. Otherwise, you are just a kid wasting my time. So I'm listening to you. Please.
Don't let us speak like adults. Are you going to debate me right now, or you will never do it?
Well, first of all, I will give you want me to give you a scientific miracle right now. I can do that, but I think you should first answer why you are running away from me.
Well,
answer that to the people, because
the one is running. I'm saying to you, let's do it right now. You said no. It's you who's running. Do it. Go ahead.
Let's do 10 minutes right now. I can give you will be one.
It's a crossfire debate. Everybody will hear us. It's a conversation. Go ahead.
Okay, here's the problem. If we don't have set rules with time limits, things like that, then we're just going to be...
It's a free boxing match. Show me. Aren't you the one who speak? You speak, you know, you play karate and you are good in boxing. Do your boxing, free boxing match. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, Christian Prince, the problem here is what I...
Stop making excuses. The rules go for both of us. It's a free. Say whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Go ahead.
But I have a very good excuse. My excuse from running from you is this.
You are a coward.
Okay, let me give
you are wasting our time. Are you going to debate me or not?
Okay, what I cannot do, Christian Prince, is win a shouting match.
Now or not?
Coward on the run. Okay, so we're going to talk about one scientific miracle, and then you're going to agree to debate me later on. Okay, so let's do science.
I am agreeing to debate you anytime. Here we go. I'm here with you. Go ahead.
CP, we need a format. We need equal time, and we need to share.
Don't call me again. You are just a kid. You don't dare even to talk to me. We need a format. What format? Be a man. You are the one who said you want to debate me. You keep saying I'm running from you. You are just a kid. You are not even equal to my shoe. You don't even know how to say your prophet name correctly. If I call you right now and I ask you to say your prophet name correctly, do you know how to say it? You don't. And you are the one who agree your prophet have sex with the goat. What more I want from you? So either you want to do it now. Don't waste my time. I will call you one more time. Either we do debate now. Don't put rules. No rule for you. No rule for me. Speak as much as you want. Get me busted. Go ahead. Let me call you. So
that hurt my feeling.
Do you accept or not?
Yes, let's do a debate because I know you'll run away like a coward. So let's just do what you want.
Go ahead. Be a man once in your life and talk. Go ahead. Speak as an adult. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us? Go ahead.
Yes, so we're going to do one scientific miracle that proves that the Quran is the truth and you are actually following a demon called Christ. So both the Bible and the Quran actually answers a question on the issue of alcohol. Now, what's very interesting here, there was a study done. I don't have my desktop, which is shared. I'll show you that study. But in this study, it showed that the Quran actually, because of the teachings of the Quran, the Muslim women are 50 times less likely to give to give birth to who has fetal alcohol syndrome. The study said you got to go to the Christians because of the influence of the Bible. So the question tonight, which Christian Prince needs to answer here, is, okay, so the book of Quran and the Bible, they gave an answer to this question of alcohol. And when we look at the Quranic answer, it is a far superior answer.
What is the Quran answer? Until now, you did not give me the verse from the Quran, remember. We are talking about chapter what?
What did you say?
What chapter?
Chapter 5, verse 9.
What chapter?
Chapter 5, verse 9. Chapter 5, verse 90.
Chapter 5, verse 90. Okay, tell me about it. Go ahead. Now we know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay, and then I'll tell you about it, but I'm following the rules because I know you will not run away from me and we'll debate on this topic. So that's the agreement here. Okay, so let me go ahead and go to the verse in chapter 5, verse 90. Okay. It says, forbidden is alcohol, any kind of intoxicant, gambling.
Okay.
So from the study here, they pointed out that Muslim women are 50 times less likely to give birth to a fetal alcohol because of the teachings of the Quran. Now, the question is here, which you need to answer, is how is it that the Quran gave a better response?
Where is speaking about the alcohol is bad? Where it says that?
No, it says for you forbidden is any kind of intoxicants.
But where it says
and
it's
because
bad
of that,
where it says it's bad for your health in the verse you quote for me.
That is bad for your health. No, it is completely forbidden for Muslims. This is clear.
Okay,
and from the study
friend,
again.
Another. I'm asking you a very simple question. You say that this is about health. I'm asking you, why in the verse never say anything about health? It says this is from shaitan, that's all. Because it's from shaitan, don't do it, correct?
Yes, this is from shaitan. And so because as the study concluded, it is the teachings of the Quran which caused Muslim women to abstain from alcohol. And so the question from again is that how could Allah of the Quran provide a better response than Jesus of the Bible on the question of alcohol? That's a question you need to answer now. And so this clearly
let's make it clear. I'm just trying to get a full sentence from you. So are you saying the Quran confirmed that alcohol is bad, no matter what?
The Quranic position is that it is forbidden. Yes, it's forbidden.
I know it's forbidden. This is not a question. Are you saying that alcohol is bad no matter what? It's bad. It's ugly. Yes or no?
No matter what. But I think these are irrelevant questions you're asking. You're running away from the study.
This is the topic. This is the topic. I want to know if alcohol is bad or it is not bad. Is it bad or not? I mean, what's wrong with you? So you are saying to me, Quran is forbidden alcohol. Okay, forbidden because of what? Because it's good or because it's bad?
Yeah.
What?
You don't understand the question here, so I need you to take some time.
This is my question. This is my question. This is my question. This is my question, not yours. The Quran forbid alcohol. Is it because it is bad or because it's good?
You're saying, okay, so you're saying alcohol is forbidden in the Quran. Is it because it's bad or good?
Why you are in trouble? Very simple question. How many times I need to repeat? Listen carefully. The Quran forbid alcohol. That's wonderful. Does the Quran forbid the alcohol because it is bad or because it's good?
So the reasons why the Quran forbade, there's actually a reason in the Quran. They said there's some good outweighs the good.
Why you don't give me the answer?
And so the issue here.
Why you are making a speech? I mean, the answer is very simple. Allah forbid alcohol because it's bad, or Allah forbid the alcohol because it's good. Which one? Choose one.
I've already given you the answer. Now the issue, I'm going to read it to you, and you got to answer.
I want a clear answer. Is it bad or good? Is alcohol bad or good?
See, CP, I need you to stop interrupting me. I know you're scared. I know this is the point you are not able to answer.
And one word. Is it bad or good? You are the one who chose the topic. Everybody is my witness, and now you don't dare to answer. What's wrong with you? Okay, Allah forbid alcohol because it's bad or because it's good?
CP, you gotta let me, don't interrupt me. You have to let me answer. Okay, we're going to have an intelligent...
You're making a speech. I mean, the answer is very simple. You call me, you say, according to science, proving that women, they give birth and they have a defect in their birth. That's wonderful. That means alcohol is bad. So why you don't say it's bad? Is it bad or not?
No, the issue with the Quranic position on alcohol is that there is some good in it.
My friend, aren't you the one who mentioned to me? Is it you who mentioned to me in the beginning saying that science proved that most of women who give a defect birth, the reason for defect birth, and you mentioned the word Christian specifically, the reason for that, the highest percentage is because of alcohol. So is alcohol bad or good?
Okay, your question, if I understand your question, you're saying that overall alcohol a good or bad thing. Is that your question?
I mean, this is even your topic, and you don't even dare to answer. You call me saying that because of drinking alcohol, women give birth to children who have defect in their birth. Okay, that's your claim, and you claim this is from science. That's wonderful. Now, I'm asking you, based on what you told me, is that mean? And based on the Quran forbidding the alcohol, does that mean according to Allah, alcohol is bad or good?
Oh, I think I understand your question. Your question is, okay, did Allah forbid alcohol for specific reason of preventing fetal alcohol babies. Is that your question?
No, what's wrong with you? You are in trouble. You are like a cartoon, Mickey Mouse. You're in the corner. You not know what to say. I'm asking you, is it bad or good? Very simple. Don't tell me any reason. I want to know. Is alcohol, according to the Quran, bad or good?
Bad. Okay, to answer your question, it's bad. But there's a little bit of good in it.
Okay, finally you said it is bad. So how come the Quran says it is good? Here we go. This is the chapter 16, verse number 67. You made me lose my voice, repeating the same question. The Quran says that the alcohol is amazing drink, is the best. It's a miracle of Allah. Read for me the verses.
Are you finding the verse? I'm sorry, I'm not even looking at your screen. Well, did you want me to respond?
Oh, no, I don't want you to respond. You can call a friend. I mean, what's wrong with you? The Quran says, you said to me it's bad a second ago. You said to me a second ago, the Quran says that the alcohol is bad. Now the Quran saying that alcohol is a great drink. It's even a miracle from Allah. It is a benefit for mankind. And you can change any translation you want. What translation you want me to put for you on the screen?
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm not even looking at your screen. So let me answer that if I may. Okay. And one thing I will require of you, Christian, do not interrupt me in my rebuttal. Because if we're going to have an intelligent debate, we should not be interrupting.
Even a rebuttal, because simply you just said that the alcohol is bad. The Quran is verse saying the alcohol is amazing. I mean, can you even make a rebuttal?
Yeah. Okay. So let me now respond to you without interruption, because if you interrupt me, this is an act of cowardice, and this is exactly what I'm saying. He can't handle me in this debate, so he's got to interrupt me. So let me now go ahead and...
We cannot handle you, for sure. For sure, you are like a little cat. Or answer how the Quran, the same book, saying alcohol is a sign from Allah. It's a great benefit for mankind, and this is amazing product to use. It's a benefit. You make good deeds from it. You make good money from it. You make good health from it. It is in the top of that. It's a sign from Allah.
Okay, so now you're going to let me speak, or you're going to run away?
I'm waiting for your
interruption.
I'm waiting for your majesty. Stop complaining about interruption. You can interrupt me too. We said it's a free form, and your duty. Remember your duty here. Supposedly you are going to show me your knowledge, and your knowledge is a joke. You are just a kid. You choose a topic. You mentioned the topic, and now you do not know what to say because your God said alcohol is amazing. How you answer that?
Okay, I want everybody to understand, when you interrupt somebody, this is an act of cowardice. He's running away because I'm about to put the slam dunk onto him. So let me go ahead and answer the question. The issue with the Quran actually made it clear, in alcohol there is some good, however, the bad is the good. So this is what the Quran said, and the Quran, the combination of that.
Just get lost, stupid idiot. It's a waste of time to talk to you. It says in front of you, it's a good. You made good from it. You made good nourishment of it. Indeed, you made good nourishment of it. Indeed, if you have sense, indeed you are a donkey. You are a certified donkey. Obviously, you do not know your book. It's a waste of time for someone like me. I can put my toes in a chat room and you cannot answer my toes. Who are you? So when you say, I'm going to debate a Christian prince, I want to debate a Christian prince, you're a potato. The Quran says there's some benefit. What some benefit? It says, I asked you, is it bad or good? And I repeated the question 100 times so you can think about it carefully. And then finally I made you say it. It's bad. It's bad. Chapter 16, verse number 67, Allah praised alcohol, claiming that He is the one who made it for us. It's for our benefit. So don't go around. You see, I just now, I give you like a bite. You want to bite my shoe? I give you my shoe. But as you see, even my shoe, you cannot even bite it because your mouth is so small. Potato. And if you want to talk about health and birth defect, I never saw birth defect as much in Islamic countries because you marry from your cousin. And the proof of birth defect is you. Look at you. I mean, if you are not the proof of birth defect, who is the proof? Idiot. Shall I call him back again or give him one more chance? He will make a rebuttal.
Why'd you run away?
I'm laughing.
What happened?
We are laughing. We have to take a commercial break because you are a birth defect yourself. So now, are you going to answer or not? Don't make an excuse. Are you going to answer how Allah He says that alcohol is a great product and it is a sign from Allah? And then you said to me from the beginning that it is from Satan. Isn't it the other verse? It says from Satan. The verse you gave me, chapter 5, isn't it that verse? It says that alcohol is from shaitan.
Okay, well, I want to make it clear. You hung up on me, you interrupted me, and this is a clear sign of cowardice.
Everybody is laughing. Listen, this is recorded. Everybody will laugh at you. So the verse in chapter 5, verse number 90, it says that alcohol is from shaitan. Correct? It is a handwork of shaitan. Correct?
Absolutely. It is a handiwork of the devil, which is found in your book, right?
Nope. Okay, so now how the other verse is saying that it is the work of Allah?
It is what?
The work of Allah.
What?
It is the sign from Allah. It's a work of Allah. So chapter 16, verse number 67, it says, it is healthy, it is good, it's a fruit, it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's a good, it's nourishment, and it is a sign from Allah if you have any sense. So how it is a sign from Allah, and then the other chapter you gave me, it says it is the work or the handwork of shaitan. Which one we should take?
Absolutely. And so this, as you can see, Christian Prince is running away from the real question tonight on how is it the Quran could give a better response. Now, what he's showing, okay, but I can show internal contradiction.
Don't change topic. Don't change topic. You see, you say I hang up on you. Don't make me hang up on you because you're a kid. You're just a kid, literally. I'm asking you. The question is very clear. The question is very clear. Everybody is laughing at you. You are stupid like your prophet who said that the penis of the man will be endless. And I assure you are dreaming about that because you have a problem. Now listen, is it from God, this alcohol, or it's from shaitan?
Okay, so as you can see, he's interrupting me. He's hanging up on me. And this is a sign of this from Christian Prince.
Because I'm done with you. You're done. You're lost. I have nothing to say. I'm just giving you extra time. Just for listen. Neither Ahmed, you are here for one purpose: entertainment. You are just a joke. You are not a debater. You know nothing. So I'm asking you, the verse in chapter 16, verse number 67, don't make me repeat myself 1,000,000 times. It says that alcohol is made by Allah. It's a sign from Allah. It's a miracle of Allah. It's it's amazing. And the other verse, the one you gave me, chapter 5, verse number 90, it says it's the handwork of shaitan. So which one of them is accurate?
Okay, so one of the cowardice of Christian Prince, anybody can win a debate by interrupting their opponent, hanging up on them, and shoving questions.
You can interrupt me as much as you want. Still, you can't answer. Where's the answer? Where is the answer? People don't care for you. You can cry as much as you want. People are laughing. Which one is made by? Made by Allah or made by the devil? Is it bad or good? I'm waiting for the answer.
I told you this guy's scared to debate me. The Quran makes it very clear.
For sure, we are scared of you, my friend. For sure. I mean, there's no two people that want to debate about it. You know, my friend, everybody's scared of you. You are a crazy person, brother. So now, is Shaitan is the one who made alcohol or Allah? Chapter 16, verse number 67 says it's made by Allah. Chapter 5, verse number 90, it says made by Shaitan, and it's bad. So which one of them is accurate?
Okay, so the Quran does not state in Surah 16, verse 67, that the alcohol was made by Allah. You have lied. Now, do not interrupt me again. I did
Read the
answer his
verse.
question, as you can see.
Read
I
the
think
verse.
he's running away.
Read the verse for us. Read the verse for us. Read the verse for Allah.
You just
Read the verse. You said it doesn't say that. Read the verse. Read the verse.
I want it to be clear to everybody. He's running away. He cannot debate me.
Read the
Anybody
verse.
can
Read the verse. Let us see who's running away. I mean, we are having a debate. All I'm asking you, give me the answer and read the verse. Okay, you are saying something is not there. It's in front of us. Does it say that it's a goodly provision? Okay, let me read for you. This is the Muslim translation. Okay, and a goodly provision. Do you see the word goodly provision?
Yes, that does not say. Okay, hold on a second. Anybody can win it.
Doesn't say what? Doesn't say what? Doesn't say what?
Clear. Christian Prince is a coward. Is it clear? He cannot have a fair debate with equal time. He's refusing to do so.
What equal time?
I
will give you more time than me. I will stay mute if you're answering. I'm asking you. Does it say there? You said to me, I asked you, is it a bad? You said, yes, it is bad. Women, they get babies and they have defect. Bad, for sure is bad. Okay, the Quran here says, and it's a goodly provision. Verily there is indeed a sign for people who have wisdom. So according to the chapter 16, verse number 67, the one who have wisdom is the one who drink alcohol.
Okay. So can I talk, or is this just your time to...
Stop crying. I'm trying to explain to you the question so you might answer. You are just trying to buy time. You do not know what to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, you did lie to people in which you said that alcohol is from Allah. We have you on tape. Now you're changing your statement. Oh, it's just a goodly provision. It means that there's some good in it. So now you just kind of change your original statement. So yeah, you did get busted lying here tonight.
Can I talk? Okay, you just said. Okay, hold on, guys. I said this is from Allah. It says that in front of you, you donkey. It says it's a sign. It's a sign. It's a miracle. Or ayatan, ayah. Do you know what ayah mean? It's a miracle of Allah. Do you see the word sign? Are you a certified donkey like your prophet, or you are not? You are. So it says here in the front of you, it's a sign for those who have a wisdom. The signs come from who? From God. Do you Muslim believe that signs come from shaitan?
Are you going to let me talk without interrupting me?
So stop being stupid. Why you are saying we got me busted and this is not from Allah? If the verse in the front of you is saying, this is a sign from Allah, so beer is from Allah. All right, this is an example of how Muslims, they try to escape any question. You see, the Muslims, they have always a game. This is why those people, they can be very successful when they debate someone like David Wood. And again, I'm not putting David Wood down, but David Wood don't understand the mentality of this religion. You have to enforce the question and the answer. Otherwise, you will never reach anywhere. When you speak to a Muslim, you have to be consistent and don't give up your question until he answers it. Don't allow him to go in the curve, to make a U-turn, to take a break. Repeat your question until he answers it, and let everybody see how Islam is a stupid religion. In front of us, the verse says, it's a sign from Allah. It's a sign. Alcohol is wonderful. Alcohol is great. When Muhammad, he forbid the alcohol because the Christians and the Arabs start making fun of him. Muhammad and his followers, they go to the mosque and they are drunk. So Muhammad, he said that Allah told me to tell you, don't go to pray when you are drunk. This is how bad Muhammadan and the companion of Muhammad, they were. A bunch of a drunk gang. Oh, who you believe, approach not prayer with mind befogged, until ye can understand that you say.
The Muslim, they will say to you, well, Islam came in stages. Muhammad, he cannot forbid something right away. Why cannot? Do they believe in him or not? Did Jesus forbid adultery in stages? Did he forbid theft in stages? What stages? Well, isn't it the Bible? And actually, Muhammad, when he said that this is from Satan about alcohol, he was trying to copy Paul. He was trying to copy the Bible. If you go to 1 Corinthians chapter 6, where it says it clearly, thieves, greedy, drunken, abusive, a cheater, blah, 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 etc. All of those, they don't enter heaven. Muhammad is trying to copy Paul. But the person himself and his religion is based on drinking. And as you see, Muhammad himself, he married Khadija by the help of alcohol, not by the help of Allah, by the help of whiskey. And maybe, in case you do not know, almost every citizen of Afghanistan, they don't drink alcohol, they take heroin. This is one of the biggest countries in the world to produce it. They have it more than food. If you go to Yemen, you will find everybody, every citizen in Yemen, Shia or Sunni, they chew drugs. You know what they chew, you mean? They eat it, like, you know, they put it in their... You will see that if you go... Let me show you. You might, if you search for Yemen, you know, you might ask yourself, why those people, they have a big balloon in their mouth? You know? Why they have a balloon? Every citizen, he have a big balloon in his mouth. The whole family, the army, the police, you stop, the police stop you, he have a balloon in his mouth. This is the army guy. Do you see how his mouth is like, there's something inside the mouth? The police, the army, the president, the whole country. Look, everybody have a balloon. Even when they go to strike in the street, they have a balloon. They are chewing hashish. They eat it. When you have a friends are coming to visit you, what do? You give them hashish. Everybody is chewing hashish. Look at this. You think you are in a stable. I mean, do you see the grass everywhere? This is hashish. The whole room, look how many men. What is in the floor? Do they have tea? Do they have coffee? Do they have apples? Do they have even meat? No, hashish. They call it al-qat. And then they come and they say to us, when you drink alcohol, first of all, the Bible never approved people to drink and get drunk. Alcohol can affect you only if you are a person who keeps drinking until you get drunk. If you drink little, actually it's a medicine. The Lord, he says, little of it, bless your heart. Little, very little. It can be used as a medicine. People who have a heart problem, doctors, they advise them to drink little alcohol, little. But nowhere it says you can drink alcohol to drink it, like to, you know, like as many people do. What does this have to do with the Christianity? A Muslim saying it's a leaf Stupid, not hashish. Al-qat is a form of hashish and you are the stupid one. Al-qat is a drug. And you know, I want to go with you, wazi. If it is hashish, why you Muslims are chewing it like this? If it is just leaves. What is this? What are you doing? If it is just, a grass, why you are chewing it like that? What is the joy? The joy is the drug, my friend. It's drug. The whole nation under drugs. If you go in the Middle East, you will find that #1 people in the world who do buy alcohol is Muslims. This is your Muslim website for Mr. Wazi. And by the way, you can call them. They have their phone number there. And this article written by a Muslim doctor about the benefit of these drugs. Let us translate. It's not a drugs, Christian Prince. It's not. Okay. Al-qat is a plant, is a drug, has been included in drugs list since 1973 by association with the illusion of blah, 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 blah. So it make you go, in illusion. So you are a silly, stupid, trying to defend what you do. And obviously, the Muslims, they accuse you of what they do, always. The Muslims, they speak about adultery, and they are the adulterist. They speak about theft when the Quran encouraged theft and adultery. They speak about boyfriend, girlfriend when he's a prophet, he ordered Muslim men to rent women. Rent women. To do muta. 3 days, 3 nights. How you can resist that, brother? You cannot. Right? They always accuse others of what they do. Where the money of Hezbollah is coming from? Drugs. Al-Qaeda? Drugs. ISIS? Drugs. Taliban? Drugs. Praise be to Allah. Those are the most fanatic Muslims. All of them, they do sell drugs. Who want to prove me to be a liar? It is the truth. It is the truth. Type right now, Taliban drugs in Google. Hezbollah drugs in Google, etc. And see English reference. That is the truth. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to call us? And then we have a comment of Muhammadan. Well, I think I will do it tomorrow about Muhammad being from Ishmael. We will make a video about it. Do we have any Muslim would like to call us? And Mr. Wazi, as long as you are Wazi, why you don't was us and call me? Do you like to was us? Wazi? Huh? This is what they do in Afghanistan, Bachabazi boy. They take heroin and they bring Taliban, they bring a kid, a boy, they dress him like a girl, and then the leader, actually there's a documentary from the BBC about it, go watch it. Real video, real time. They met with Taliban leader. After the boy finished dancing, the leader of those Taliban group, he will take the boy to have sex with him. He's a boy, he's not a girl. He dressed like a girl. And those are the Muslim, the true Muslims. Those are the true Muslims who practice the Sharia law. Allahu Akbar. It's a fact. It is a fact. So do we have any Muslim want to answer about your prophet getting married because of whiskey? Your prophet become a messenger because of Mr. Whiskey. Black label. And the hadith is in front of you. Hadith number 2770, Musnad ibn Hashim, Musnad ibn Hanbal. And this is, even the hadith is in audio. Thank you, Muslims. I mean, you are working hard, Muslims, for us. I mean, really, I appreciate you. What we would do without you? Look, we have audio for it. Look at this.
أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ذكر خديجة وكان أبوها يرغب أن يزوجه فصنعت طعاما وشرابا فدعت أباها ونفرا من قريش فطعموا وشربوا حتى ثملوا فقالت خديجة لأبيها إن محمد بن عبد الله يخطبني فزوجني إياه فزوجها إياه فخلقته وألبسته حلة.
Did you hear it, Muhammadan? Khadija, she made her father drunk because he always refused to marry her to Muhammad. After her father got drunk, she told him, let me marry Muhammad. The guy is drunk. Is it okay? Who? Muhammad? Okay, marry Muhammad. Give me more wine, please, okay? Do you have vodka? And by the way, who is that one in TV? This is Vladimir Putin. His men, they are stealing panties in Ukraine. Vladimir Putin, I know Vladimir Putin. We drunk together, we drink vodka together. Hey, Khadija, you want to marry Vladimir Putin too? I can marry you to Vladimir Putin. You know, my father, I want to marry only Muhammad because he is way younger. You know, Vladimir Putin is so short and, you know, he's like, you know, so skinny and don't like, I like bigger guys. Muhammad is bigger. He is 5 foot tall. Vladimir Putin is 4. This is a prophet of God. He got married. And then the wife, she blackmailed her father. When he woke up, he says, no way I'm going to marry you to this orphan bad guy. She said to him, what? What? Do you want the people of Quraysh knew that you did this while you are drunk? Huh? She blackmailed her father. Do you want them to know? Do you want, aren't you ashamed to make disgrace to yourself? Do you want this? You want Quraysh to know? You want to tell the people this what happened? You were drunk? She blackmailed him. Go, okay, don't marry me to him. I will go and tell them, you agreed to marry me to him when you are drunk. This is the truth. And the funny is, this is your Islamic books, and now the Muslim, they will say, this is fabricated hadith, brother. Hold on. Who said that? Who is the one who told you that? Prince. This hadith is fabricated. And I believe that hadith is written by Jack Shalom. This hadith is written by Jack Shalom. All right. Hello?
Speaking to Christian Prince?
Yes, my friend.
Yeah, so I have a quick question to ask.
You are a Muslim? Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
I thought you have a quick answer, not a quick question. Do you see your prophet getting married because of whiskey?
So can you provide the reference for that, please?
Yeah, it's in front of you on the screen.
Give me 1 second. Okay, I can see that. Just give me, let me call you back in 20 minutes. I'm just heading to the masjid.
In 20 minutes, I have 4 wives and I have a lot of work to do. We want to spread the babies all over. Why 20 minutes? I mean, come on, I'm with you.
So I can go to masjid and confirm this. I'm just driving right now.
You call me, you were ready and now you are not ready and suddenly you are driving. So when you called me a second ago, you wanted to drive and now you start driving.
No, I was driving, but I did not believe this reference.
You don't believe this reference. Okay. Do you think the Muslims, they fabricate those references, my friend? They lie a lot.
No, I don't.
I mean, this is Musnad ibn Hanbal. Are you a Hanbali? What is your sect?
Shafi'i.
Shafi'i. So this is one of the four Islamic sect, and you are suspecting that he's a liar? This is Ibn Hanbal himself.
No, that's not what I said. Can you?
Okay.
Can you just,
so why you need to check it out? Here we go. This is your Muslim website. Just type right now. I can show it to you in Arabic if you want.
Can you just send the reference to me on Skype? Sorry, so I can.
I will send it. I will send it in the chat. Here we go. So you can open from the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. What do you think now?
I can't see on the chat. Give me 1 second. Sorry, what chat are you talking about? YouTube or Skype?
No, YouTube.
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 Okay,
let me send it to you in the chat here. Let's see. Here we go. I will send it to you. No problem.
Yeah, thank you.
You speak Arabic, right?
No.
No?
Not fluently, no.
Well, then you have to use Google Translation, my friend.
That's okay. I have a translation.
Yeah, even they have audio there for the hadith.
Okay, I see. Okay. So I'm just reading it now. They fed him and drank until they got drunk. Khadija said to her father, Muhammad ibn Abdullah has kidnapped me.
The translation is not really accurate, you know. She is asking. She made a meal to make it simple for you. She made a meal and she a drink and they ate. Her father and the tribe of Quraysh, whatever she invited, until they got drunk. And then she asked him to marry her to Muhammad, and the guy, he was drunk, so he agreed. Translation is not accurate for sure.
Okay, no, that's fine. So let me ask this question. You've heard the Muslim story of the marriage of Khadija and the Prophet, right? What we normally say.
What?
Have you heard about, like, the story, right? From the traditional Muslim perspective, where the Prophet married Khadija at age of 25 because she assumed that, because he was from a very reputable family, he's very trustworthy guy, etc.
Yeah, but my friend, this cannot be true, because if he is a trustworthy and he is from a good family, then why her father is fighting this marriage? As you know, Khadija, already she have a previously married to 2 husbands, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Correct.
So she is way older too, and you know that Arab, Middle Eastern, I am an Arab. We don't prefer to marry even a woman in our age. We prefer to marry a woman younger than us. Yeah. Okay. Now, in the case of Muhammad, not only he preferred younger women, he preferred very young, to the point he told Jabir, a Sahabi, he told him, why you marry a previously married woman? Why you don't marry a little child so she can play with you and you can play with her? Correct? You know the hadith. Okay.
I know this hadith. Yes.
Okay. So Muhammad, he like children. He don't like older women. And not only she is older, she is previously married. She have a bunch of kids, right? And she have already many problems. So why? And if he is from a good family and he is the younger, his family are good, the father should be happy that his daughter, she is having a husband, not someone nobody want to marry him, Why he is refusing if he is from a good family? What do you think?
Well, he's an orphan, first of all, and he isn't wealthy. We know those two things. And
okay,
even
but don't the Muslims, they say that Muhammad was from a family of wealthy people who take care of the Kaaba? Abu Talib, he was a poor man, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so this is a lie when they say to us he is from a noble family and blah blah blah, because the Middle East. In the Middle East, you are noble not because of your blood. You are noble when you are rich. When you are rich, everybody call you sir, and this is the case now. If you have a golden credit card, the guy in the hotel, he opened the door for you. He says to you, "Welcome, sir." If you are a person wearing clothing of a poor man, they will kick you out. They will call the security. True?
This is true.
Okay,
yep,
so the noble simply is not a noble from a prince family or royal family. The noble is the rich. Otherwise, none of them is noble.
Okay. To be honest, this is very new territory. I've never heard of this hadith. I'm not going to obviously deny it because I haven't seen the actual hadith for the traditional stories that Muslims talk about in terms of the marriage of Khadija
My
and
friend,
the
I
Prophet.
understand. You see, you sound like a decent guy. Your name is Yaqub, right? Yaqub?
That's correct.
Okay. You sound a decent person who reason and who don't argue falsely. Some people, they argue falsely, so I can listen to you. But what we will say now about this, I mean, I want to be honest with me, Yaqub. If I'm not putting your family down, don't take me wrong. I'm not saying you, maybe you don't even have a daughter. If you have a daughter and
Sure.
she do that to you, what do you think of your daughter? Be honest with me.
No. To be honest, if what you're saying is true, let's say that this is the Prophet did this, it's unacceptable. It's very unacceptable.
Only unacceptable? Is that how you think about your daughter? I mean, if she do that?
No, it's not just unacceptable. This is it's the worst thing that a daughter can do.
Okay, let us make it more clear. Is that a proof that this daughter, she is not a decent daughter?
Yes, the daughter and also the son-in-law.
Exactly, because this is a fraud. This is a scheme of a fraud. You know, they fool the person and they are using a method which is obviously satanic. I mean, the purpose of the drink is to make him drunk. She waited until he got drunk, and she asked him to marry her to Muhammad. And here we ask ourselves, even maybe she did not even ask him. You see, remember, this is a story written by you Muslims, not by us, right? Because if he's drunk, he will not remember anything anyway. I mean, who cares if she asked him or not? He woke up in the morning. This is why, actually, I believe she did not ask him, because she changed his clothing, and she made him wear like with the fancy clothes or fancy jewels he have, like the Arab they wear when the wedding time or a special occasion. So when he wake up in the morning, he will think that he did dress before he got drunk. He was aware of the marriage party before getting drunk. So imagine the daughter, she is taking the clothes of the father and dressing him up with the best suit he have, putting bracelet in his hand, in order to make him believe that he himself, he dressed like that before he got drunk. And this was a marriage party, and now because of alcohol, he forgot about it. This is the plan, as you see.
Yeah, to like I said, this sounds very, it's very, very new to me.
All right, my friend. So I will give you a chance to go and study it, you know?
Yeah.
And then you can come back to me anytime, feel free. You sound like a nice person. I would be happy to talk to you.
That sounds good. I actually wanted to talk to you about just two very quick topics. If you have references that you could share, that'd be very good. It's in regards, one is regarding SOFYA, and if I'm correct, you're Christian, right? Because a Christian prince. But there was, I'm confused sometimes when I read the Quran, because I've read the Bible, and I don't, the Quran makes reference to Mary and calls her the sister of Aaron. So this confuses me, to be very honest with you. I don't understand this, because I read the Bible. I don't think Mary has a brother called Aaron.
You don't think?
I'm not sure.
You don't think?
Well, it's not in the Bible for sure, right?
It's not in the Bible.
It's not a Mary's brother called Aaron. There's no Aaron.
There's no Aaron
for Mary. There's no Aaron for Mary's brother. Sorry, but Moses had a sister, I think, right? Called Mary.
But isn't it? Hold on. But isn't it Aaron is the brother of Moses?
Yes.
Okay, so how he have a sister and she is not the sister of Moses too?
No, but this is what I'm saying. So can you explain that to me?
No, but you just say there's nowhere it's in the Bible it says that, right?
I'm trying to. No, not that I've read. Sorry. So is it in the Bible or not?
Yeah, it's all, there's many verses in the Bible and they speak about Maryam. It's exactly the name is used, in the Arabic language. So if you go as an example in the Exodus chapter 15, you will see that Maryam, she was exist, when the Pharaoh daughter, she found Moses, and she is the sister, who was, she want to be sure that Moses has been taken care of. And when the daughter of the Pharaoh, she found Moses, right away she said, this is obviously a Hebrew child.
But I know this one, but I'm referring to in the Quran. It says that it talks about Jesus' mom, Mary, and it says that
the Quran making a mistake.
Imran.
The Quran, the author of the Quran, Muhammad, he is confused about Mary or Maryam, the mother of Jesus, and Maryam, the sister of Aaron. So Maryam, the sister of Aaron, is not Maryam, the mother of Jesus. Do we agree?
Okay. Yes, I agree. But does Mary, Jesus' mom, does she have a brother called Aaron or a father called Imran?
No.
Okay, what's her father's name? Imran or not?
No, Imran is the father of Moses, and this is why Muhammad, he got himself busted. So when Muhammad, he said that Imran is the father of Mary, Muslim cannot fix that no more. You have a chapter in the Quran, it's called the chapter of Ali Imran, correct? Okay,
yeah, correct.
Ali Imran who is Imran? According to the Quran, he is the father of Maryam. But we knew that Imran is the father of Moses. So Muhammad, he was confused. That, okay, so Imran, he have a daughter, her name is Maryam. He have a son, his name, etc. So now he thought that Imran is the same father of Maryam, the mother of Jesus. When a rabbi, a Jewish rabbi, his name is Ka'b al-Ahbar, he came to the house of Muhammad, and Muhammad wasn't home. So he told Aisha how the prophet, he say that Mary, she is the sister of Aaron. There is hundreds of years between them. Aisha, she accused him to be telling a lie, and the prophet, he said the truth, which means until that point, everybody understood Muhammad as the Jew, he understood that Maryam is the mother, Maryam is the sister of Aaron. When Muhammad, he heard that from Aisha when he came back, now he knew that he made a poo-poo, so he needed to fix it. So he told her, oh, at that time, they used to call them by their great ancestors. But Mary is not from the tribe of Moses or Aaron. She's from different tribe.
What did he say the prophet said? That people used to call...
They call them by their great prophet or ancestors, like the famous one of their ancestor, the one before them, But Aaron...
But how would they know?
But Aaron,
sorry, how would they know? Yeah, sorry.
But Aaron is not the big name in the tribe. The big name is Moses, right? I mean, who is more important?
Course, yeah.
Okay, so if Muhammad, he meant that, then they should call her the sister of Moses, not the sister of Aaron.
I see what you mean.
Like now you see, you have the king of Saudi Arabia, you have the crown prince, So which one is more important to say he is relative to the king or to the crown? The king is higher.
The king, of course, yeah.
So Moses was the king and the prophet in the same time. He's a ruler, and he's a prophet. He's not just a prophet. So Moses is way more important than Aaron.
Of course,
and even the Quran consider Moses way more important than Aaron. So if this is the case, then he should say, "Oh, sister of Moses." But he did not say that. He said, "Oh, sister of Aaron." Yeah.
Okay, that answers that question. Okay, and Sophia, the prophet's wife. I was having
Sophia.
Sophia, yeah. The Jewish one, right?
Yeah.
So I was having a conversation in the masjid because I saw some hadith that I've understood it to mean that the prophet took her after killing her family, and I've understood it that someone said that he might have raped her
He did not might. It's that the story says it clearly that he took her to a tent. First, he gave her to Dahya al-Kalbi, right?
Yeah.
And then Dahya,
But here Kalbi bought her, correct? He got her first.
he did not, you know, I mean, how you buy her by something you don't own. He was exchanging slaves. So the same slaves they got from the tribe of Qurayza, of the Jewish tribe. They told him, why you let Dahya take Sophia? You know, she is very beautiful, you know, and she is the daughter of the leader. You should have her. So Muhammad, he got jealous. So he asked for Dahya. He said, take four slaves, 4 slave girls, and give me Sophia. And for sure, Dahya don't dare to say no. You know?
Yeah.
So already she was given to Dahya. And then after that, Muhammad, before even they leave the town, he made a tent and he slept with her. And there was a guy guarding the tent of Muhammad. Muhammad, he went out and he said to him, what are you doing here? He says, well, you killed her family, you killed her tribe, you killed her father, you killed her brother, and you killed her husband. And I was afraid she's going to kill you. Obviously, this is a rape. Imagine, you just go inside a house, you kill everybody in the family, including the husband of this, and she was a bride. Correct? She was a bride.
Yeah.
And then how, what kind of woman she will agree with the guy who did all of this to her family to sleep with him? There's no way.
No, there is no way.
Yeah. So obviously it is. Okay. Obviously it is a rape.
Okay.
So my friend, as long as you go to the mosque, I want to ask you a favor. Why you don't ask the sheikh of the mosque to join us in the conversation? You can call me tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be, maybe he is not ready now, etc. And maybe he will not stay longer. But tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning, New York time.
10:30.
New York time.
My time, okay.
Okay. We go live. I promise you I will speak to your sheikh in even nicer than I am speaking to you. What do you think? He can join the conversation, all right? And he can use all method he wants to prove me wrong, no problem. Here, you know, it's a free platform. You say what you wish, but you give a proof. I say whatever I wish, but I have to give a proof. And people will be the judge. What do you think?
No, I think this is very, very reasonable. Actually, I think I should organize it.
Right.
Okay, I'll do that. I will speak to him and maybe some other sheikhs, whoever is willing to speak.
Anyone, any sheikh. Actually, the more knowledgeable they are, the more benefit will be for all of us. Right?
Yeah, but is it only in English obviously is more ideal, right? So
well, you know, for me, Arabic is my first language. So for me, actually, my Arabic is 1,000,000 times better than my city English. But as long as the audience, as you see, from around the world, well, English is the like even you don't speak Arabic, correct?
No. So you're right. It should be English, so I can understand it myself.
Yeah. So so to get the benefit of the conversation, the question and the answers, and I'm sure a person who live in New York. I mean, if your sheikh live in New York, so he speaks English. There is no problem, right?
Oh, sorry. You said 10:30. You mean New York time or London time?
No, New York time. Oh, you are in London?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but even that will be fine because simply this is still daytime for you. You know.
Yeah, no, this is no problem for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Will be like
this is good.
Will be afternoon for you, I think, like now, right?
Yeah, before 30.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah. So I will be happy to wait for you tomorrow if you get me your sheikh. Anyone, and the best you get me, the more knowledgeable, the more strong in knowledge, the better for all of us.
I agree.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'll be honest with you, brother. I've watched your videos for a while. You know, I've studied the Quran. I'm Hafiz. I've done Hadith studies for a very long time. You're coming with very, I wouldn't say new because they were obviously written in the books, but it's not something taught to us, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
And
do you know? And do you know why nobody taught it to you?
I know why, because
exactly.
It doesn't sound good.
Doesn't
know
sound
what I mean?
good. Yeah.
So I just want to ask you one other question, just because I feel like, you know, I've seen your other videos, you show references, so I appreciate that a lot more sometimes. Okay, you know, you're a Christian. The Quran says that the Prophet should speak to you guys to get more clarity if he's a true prophet, etc. So from a Christian or a Jewish perspective, what is the sign of a false prophet? So that, you know, I can, know that he is a imposter. Do you know what I mean?
You see, for us, if I show you from the Bible, there's many, like reference how to find out a true prophet. First, a prophet who prophesy in the name of a false god is a false prophet,
Okay.
And Muhammad is a prophet who speak of a false god, because we don't believe in Allah. And in the same time, if he say a false prophecies, he's a false prophet. Muhammad, he made many false prophecies, and they did not come true. And Muhammad, his ethic is bad. So a prophet, he should be a person who practice what he say, and he say what he practice, right? If I say to you, don't do steal, and then I go steal, obviously I'm not really what I am saying. But if I go from the Quran, you will find in the Quran that according to the Quran, Allah, he said to the Jews that you should not accept anyone to be a prophet sent by me unless he give Qurban. You know what Qurban mean?
Yes, okay. This is the verse I want to speak to you about. Okay.
Chapter 3, verse 183, it says, and also they said, Allah took our promise not to believe in any messenger unless he showed us a sacrifice consumed by fire, between two bracket, coming from heaven. Say, there come to you messengers before me with the clear signs, and even with that you ask for, what you ask for. But look what happened now. Muhammad did not deny that this is what Allah, he asked him for, correct?
He did not deny it, that's right.
Yeah. So why he don't do what Allah, he put conditions? If Allah told him, what's their fault?
But I agree, but is this actually in the Bible?
Huh?
Is this in the Bible?
My friend, the Bible as an example, speak about the fire coming, consuming the sacrifice of Abraham, right? Abraham. Yeah. Okay. So this is a clear, there's a root for it from the Bible, and we know that. But here now we have a problem. As long Allah, he is the one who put condition, and the condition is, don't believe anyone. He says to you, I'm a prophet, unless he do this. Right?
Yeah.
So why Allah now he is saying it's look like it's different, Allah, because if Allah, he knew that the time will come and the Jews, they will say to Muhammad, well, do what Allah says, send us, make a sacrifice, and let us see the fire coming from the sky, So why he gave them this order if he is not going to fulfill the order?
Okay, that's a good point.
So, I say to you, the prophet of God who will be sent, let us say God is speaking now, the prophet who will come from me, he will be 80 foot tall. Okay, and then Allah, he sent us someone, he is 5 foot tall. So is it the fault of the Jews not to believe? Allah, he put a condition. All what they said to him, they did not say to him, make different miracles. They didn't even ask him for a miracle. This is not a miracle, by the way, because this is God doing something very easy. I mean, send fire to consume, It's not like raising somebody from death, right?
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as long the one who, and Muhammad did not say no, Allah did not say that. He said to them, well, even what you ask for, look, even the hadith confirm that this, what you are asking for, Allah, he did before. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So how come he did it always before, and now for Muhammad, he will not do it? What happened?
Okay. Okay. I don't know what to say here. It's a good point. Yeah.
Well, my friend, I will be happy to have your sheikh. Do you know like a name of a sheikh you can recommend us to have to talk to? Like what is the name of your sheikh? The one your favorite one?
That I can get in contact with, you mean, right?
Yeah, the one, I mean, you are going to invite. Do you know his name? For me, I don't really care for the name, by the way. And maybe for you, you should not tell them that this is Christian Prince, because what my experience is, the second you say to them Christian Prince, they will not show up. I don't want you to lie. I don't want you to lie to them. We don't want to lie. But don't mention. Say a Christian.
I won't mention your name. I can't tell you his name until I get his permission for this.
Okay.
But no, I mean, he has no reason to turn it down. You know what I mean? It's
What
Ramadan.
if you turn it down? What do you think the reason will be if you turn it down? Because he will find a million excuses. This is my experience with the Muhammadan. You know, they go, they ask their sheikh. The sheikh, the second he go, he check in the internet. Oh, this is a Christian prince. I better stay away. You know. So this is my experience. But if this has happened, Yaqub, what do you think you will do? Don't you think that they are running away?
If he doesn't, okay, so if he doesn't call, or if he doesn't recommend someone else to talk on his behalf or something, then I will be, I will think he's hiding something for sure.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah, let me speak to him first.
All right, I will be happy to have you tomorrow, my friend. Tomorrow, Friday for us. Today is Thursday, Friday morning. Then I start 10:30. He can text me immediately. You can text me and you can ask him, like you can invite him to join the conversation. I would like to have you with us, no problem, you know? That
Okay.
even will be better, like two of you and me, you know?
Okay, sounds good. Let me call him now. And then, sorry, I'm right in front of the masjid right now. So let me just
All
get the
right,
mosque.
okay.
Going there.
Take care, my friend.
Okay.
Drive safe.
Thank you very
Take care.
much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, he's a nice guy. I mean, Mr. Yaqub. You know, you can tell, by the way, there's some people, they are coming from a decent family. You know, right away, you can tell, you know, they are not trashy. They are, you know, and there is people, they are born to be liars. You cannot even take a decent sentence from them. So I feel like there is a you know, like this person, really, he is decent. He is trying to be, you know, a person who search, and not a person who reject just because it's coming from Christians. He check it out. If it's true, it's true. It's not, it's not. You know. And we hope that his sheikh will join us, and you know, we will have a good time. To a time debate on topic of Christianity, etc. Okay. Let us call this Muhammadan here. Well, look like he is not online. I don't know. All right, he is. I don't know. He is offline, maybe. Yeah, this person here is saying to me, I like to challenge you for a debate, and I have seen plenty of your discussion with Muslims, and I would like to challenge you to a timed debate on topic in Christianity for e.g., I don't know what that means, is Jesus God, or is the Bible the Word of God? My friend, first of all, I don't do timed debate. If you mean like 5 minutes for you, 5 minutes for me, I don't go by this garbage. Because in 5 minutes, you can say whatever you want. By the time you finish, people will be asleep. We want a real discussion where I get you busted the second you say something I can use. And you can do the same to me. So a time debate is not my way. And about if Jesus is the Word of God, okay, you can debate me. I mean, you can debate me about anything. Here, call me. We will not say no. I mean, the Muslims, they come really with the challenge. I find them the most funny, silly challenge ever. I mean, I can break your bones even before you open your mouth in that topic. I mean, how a Muhammadan, he have a book calling Jesus the Word of God, and he's want to challenge me to prove that Jesus is the Word of God. I mean, have you ever heard of a stupidity like this? You want to challenge me to prove to you that Jesus is the Word of God when your Quran saying he is the Word of God? What kind of hashish they take? Maybe I should not say that, because now he will not do the debate. He will say, uh-oh, what the heck? We lost the debate before we started. Let us call this guy. Hello? 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 Hello, Potato. Are you there? Potato, are you there? Oh, we have where hold on, where are you now? You are at work? Why you don't debate me now?
Tomorrow or day after on a Christian topic.
You want to debate me about Christian topic? No, hold on, why you don't debate now?
Because I'm busy now.
You are busy? You are doing muta? Get lost.
No, you're doing muta.
Muta, boy. Muta. Do we want to debate you? You know, Potato. I am busy right now. I'm very busy. Tomorrow I will debate you tomorrow. Why tomorrow? You are doing muta at work. You fear the Crusaders? Potato. Do we have any brave Muslim? Any Abdul? Tomorrow I will debate you tomorrow, okay? I can debate you tomorrow. And this is what happened. You give a Muslim a job. What he do? He is in the internet during the work time. What a great people. Yeah, they are at work. You give them, you know, I would like to see what company he is working in so we can call them and tell them, this is the guy you hire for work. Look what he is doing. He is in YouTube in the chat. My coffee getting cold. Anyway, guys. So tomorrow we will be live on air at 10:30 in the morning, New York time as usual. And we hope that Mr. Yaqub is going to bring us his friends, his sheikh, and we will have a good conversation. See the difference between Muslims? Like Yaqub is a Muslim, this guy is a Muslim. This guy, you can tell he is a bully, you know, the one with the beard. He's a bully. You know, they have a, you know, this is why how you recognize the good family from a trashy family. Your families, they teach you how to speak to people when you are a child. As simple as that. This is why the Bible says, from their fruits you shall know them. I will debate you tomorrow, okay? Right now I'm busy. Busy? Well, Safwan was busy too. All right. So anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for being here. Already we are here for now more than an hour and 57 minutes, almost 2 hours. So I hope we have a good time together. Remember, tomorrow we might have, possibly, we hope, Big Sheikh will be coming to us by Yaqub. Or Yaqub, or and you know, Yaqub is the same as Jacob, by the way. So he will ask his sheikh to come and join us tomorrow morning. Tell your friends, and look like we will have something exciting time together. All right. So until we see you tomorrow, I say may the Lord bless you all, and we hope more Muslims will leave Islam watching those videos and see how the Prophet became a prophet because of whiskey. If not the money of Khadija, Muhammad is in nowhere even to be claiming to be anything. It was the money of the women who married many husbands before Muhammad, who is way older than him, who made her father get drunk, who she married Muhammad because of a black label vodka alcohol. This is the origin of the marriage of Muhammad. It was a scam. And then ask yourself, if this person he married by a scam, And he is chosen by Allah since Allah created him. And the Muslim, they believe that everything happened to you is a plan by Allah. That means Allah himself, he used whiskey to make Muhammad a husband. Without the whiskey, Muhammad have no wife, have no money, and he is not a prophet. And now we prove to the Muhammadan how whiskey has a great benefit for the religion of Islam. All of your religion established by whiskey. Your God could not convince the father of Khadija to marry Muhammad without whiskey. Whiskey is the solution. Forget about the rest. It's not even beer. It's not even Heineken. It was a heavy-duty drink. Praise be to the whiskey, who solved a problem Allah could not solve. I thought Allah, he can just make Muhammad, the father of Khadija, agree. I mean, he is God. He can convince him. He can make his mind change. No, Allah cannot do it. They have to plan to make the father get drunk. And for sure, Khadija, she was drinking too. And obviously the whole house became, a drunk house. Everybody get drunk. Khadija, she is serving whiskey. And Muhammad, waiting for the result of this, is watching outside because the father, he don't like him. When the man, he got a drink, the father, I believe Muhammad, he got in. They took off the clothes of the man. He is already asleep, drunk. They changed his clothes because I think it's hard for women to do such a job alone. And they get him naked. They get the clothes of a wedding party for him. They dress him nicely. He woke up in the morning wearing those clothes. He said, "What's happening?" She told him, "You idiot, you forgot." And when he said, "Let us, Allahu Akbar, I'm going to even kill Muhammad," he took his sword, actually, in different hadith, to go to the house of Muhammad. And then she told him, "Do you want people to say that you did this when you are drunk? Do you want to bring shame to the family, to your name? Do you want people to laugh at you, that we made fun of you?" She blackmailed him. And this is how Muhammad became a prophet. All praise to the whiskey. It was not risky to do such a trick. And it was very successful. Graduation, Prophet Muhammad. You now are married to Khadija. All praise to whiskey, which was very brisky. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Remember, we have a sheikh is coming, a bunch maybe of them. Until tomorrow, Christ is Lord. Islam is a scam. And without lies, Islam dies. See ya.
Again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned. If this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.